What's up everybody? Jambo, habari yenyu? Hope you are doing well. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sharon wa Baraka, and in today's video, guys, like you can see, we are in the kitchen. Therefore, yes guys, you guessed right, it's one of those cooking videos. You all know that I love cooking and love trying new things, and when I try new things, I try them with you guys. So today I'm going to be showing you yet a new recipe. You can try that at home and see if you like it. First things first, let me show you our ingredients for today's recipe. Okay, so we put our ingredients, guys. So curry powder, just a heap full of curry powder. Let me just add a little bit. Me, I am African, I don't know how to measure. We're going to add some paprika, so just a tiny little bit, that's the last of it. We're going to add some turmeric, just a tiny little bit, you don't need a lot, tiny little bit like that. We're also going to add some chili powder, so again, tiny little bit, don't put a lot unless you want your food to be very spicy. This is garlic granules, or you can use fresh garlic if you have fresh garlic, either can do. Okay, about that much. So that's it for our dry ingredients. And then on the side here, like you can see, I've got garlic. This is puree garlic, and this is ginger in puree and tomato puree, and this is to make our sauce, which I'm going to show you how to do in a little bit. One thing I have forgotten is some salt, so allow me to get some salt. So salt to taste kiasi tu, like that. And so guys, these are our ingredients. Okay, so we've got turmeric, we've got chili powder, we've got paprika, we've got curry powder, this is ordinary normal flour, some ginger and some salt. And what we will do, we are going to mix all this together like that. Make sure it is evenly spread everywhere. Are you guessing by now what we are making? Are you guessing? Are you guessing? Are you guessing? So that's the first step, and then once that's ready, all mixed up like that, we keep this on the side. And now I'm going to show you, ta-da, what we are making. So we are making fish guys. We are making fish, and I'm going to show you what we are going to do to make this fish. All right, follow me guys. So what I'm going to do on the side here is turn on our pan and put oil ready for cooking. So put enough oil over there. Let's wait for this oil to get hot. On this other side, we've got our fish, which is here. Put serviette here to make it dry. We need to make sure that it is completely dry. And what you need to do is just put our fish onto the flour that we made, guys. So make sure your fish is completely dry. Pat dry it with a dry towel like that. Just make sure that it's completely dry. When this one gets wet, get another one. Like this one is already wet, so I'm going to get another towel. So just make sure it's completely dry. See how wet this fish is, and we want it to be dry so that it does not stick when we start cooking. The reason why fish breaks when you cook is when it's wet, it's not dried properly. That's the reason why it breaks when you cook. So you need to make sure it is completely dry, and the flour also helps it to dry. So just make sure that you dry it completely. See, that's another wet one. Take another dry one like that and just dry it like that. Fish is very wet, especially if it was frozen. My fish was frozen, so that's the reason why it's really wet. So make sure that the flour goes on both sides. That's of course the flour and all the ingredients that we added together. Make sure you coat both sides properly before you put it in the fire to fry. Yeah, just like that, guys. That's what you need to do. So let me get rid of these ones. Yeah, and then I'll show you when the fire here gets ready. I'll show you what we need to do. In the meantime, what we're now going to start doing is preparation for our wet ingredients. All right, so let me get our wet ingredients ready, and then we can start with them as well. The fan is on, the oil here is getting hot. We've got our puree ginger and our puree garlic, and also our tomato puree. We've got our onion. We've got 2 tomatoes or tomatoes, depending on where you are watching me from. And this is coriander or dhania to garnish. Okay, so first things first, let's get on the fish. Let me show you. Like you can see, this oil is actually very, very hot, and to know that, we can use just a piece to test. See, that's very hot. So let's get on cooking now. So remember our fish here that we put in the flour. Make sure you get the excess heat out, like so, and just let it cook. Right, so we're going to cook that fast. When fish is cooking, don't disturb it. Wacha tu ipike yenyewe, just allow it to cook on its own without disturbing it. Otherwise, if you start disturbing it, you know, while it is inakatikanga and you don't want it to be broken, so just let it, allow it to be. I'm going to be cooking when it's ready on this plate, so I'm going to set this plate on the side there for now. And when you cook on one side, then you turn it around. And you can see the golden brown color. That is a beautiful color, beautiful golden brown color. And that is what we want to achieve, guys. simply just remove it, and again put it on a on a dry cloth to soak off all the extra fat. We're going to make the others. You see, guys, you don't even need a lot of flour. We only did like a heap of, and look, we've just a heap full of flour, and I've still got extra there that we don't need. Our fish is cooking there. We're going to start with cutting our onions for the next wet sauce that I'm going to show you what to do. Cut your onion, or if you have that machine for cutting the onions, use it. Yes, guys. Let me take our fish here. Cut your tomatoes or tomatoes. And I'm going to leave the coriander for last. Let's check our fish. Let's come on this other side here, and let's see how our fish is doing. Like you can see, it's again golden brown, which is the color we want to achieve. Yeah, and that is all ready. So all we have to do is remove it and set it over there. Okay, and now for part 2 of our wet fry sauce. So we of course need some olive oil. So let that heat. I'm going to add natural yogurt, yes, instead of adding water, and you just follow the process what I'm going to do, and I will show you guys what I'll be doing. So let me just keep that on the side. Always wait for your oil to be hot before you add the onions to it. Once the oil is hot, go ahead and add your onions. And let them cook. Add onions and let them cook. Some onions there. We're going to let our onion cook. We're going to be serving our fish with chips, so I've got chips cooking on the side. Yes, that's what we're going to be having in today's dish. When the onion cooks and you can see it's starting to brown, don't let it overcook. So when it starts to brown a little bit like that, you need to at this point add the ginger puree. So we're going to add our ginger puree. That's just like a teaspoonful. Measure with your eyes. keep telling you guys, me, I am African, I measure with my eyes. And another garlic, maybe half a teaspoonful of garlic. And let it cook with the onions. Once it's cooked, at this point, add now your tomatoes or tomatoes. Mix properly, and we are also now going to add some spices here. So I've got the chili powder, just tiny little bit. I'm not going to add a lot. I'm going to add the paprika here. And some salt to taste. Oh, and also my magic, I forgot my magic ingredient, black pepper. So add black pepper too. Yes, it too, not a lot. On top of the tomatoes. Simmer, cover, and let it cook slowly. Okay, so we're going to come now to these other two in just a second. So tuendelee na kazi on this other side as this one is cooking. See guys, see the tomatoes is now cooked. These little, make sure that they are fully cooked and you can't see them. Now at this point we are going to add the tomato puree just to give our food some color. So that's like a teaspoonful. Oh no, that's like a spoonful. That's not the teaspoon. The other one is called what now? The other bigger one than the teaspoon, whatever it's called, yo. But you know me, I've just measured with my eyes. And what we are going to do is add some natural yogurt. Yeah, if you can add some natural yogurt, because it's going to give the food a nice cream color. Remember to check if the salt is enough. So this is just like a cup of water. Add it because we want some sauce. We want the sauce to be saucy. I don't know if that makes sense. And allow it to cook there slowly. One last thing we are going to add to our food is lemon. You can either add the lemon juice or you can add fresh lemon. Now for this one you need to be careful not to put too much, like 1 spoonful should be enough. That's like squeeze half a lemon to your food. Lemon and fish smells good. Oh, and you can hear our chips on the other side is ready. Yeah, but fish and what is it? Fish and lemon, it actually tastes very good. The combination of that, watch out. So let's allow that to cook completely, and then we'll come back once it's cooked. Okay, so let's see how, see, that food is doing good, and you can see it's got that this color over here, this kind of, I don't know how to explain. Ni kama iko na a layer of mafuta. That is to show the sauce has fully cooked. Let's reduce that fire. Yeah, you want your sauce to be fully cooked. And now what we're going to do, we are going to combine, you know, the fish that we made here. But before that, remember our coriander. So at this point we put our coriander. Coriander should always be the last thing that you put in the food, and that is to try and give it some flavor. So we put some coriander there. I'm going to leave some for garnishing our fish. So you can see it looks quite yummy, and it's also very creamy. It's not watery, it's just, you know, nice and creamy. So remember our fish, which is here on the side. At this point, what we want to do is to put our fish, kuweka layer too. Don't do anything much. Just make sure it's evenly spread everywhere on your pan. And that is ready to serve. So allow me to serve the food, guys. Oh, but before we do that, our coriander, you just garnish it on top of the fish like that. Yeah, just to give it a nice color like that. Right, guys, hope you can see, and that is our lovely food. Let me show you. That's our lovely food, already piping hot, and I am now going to serve it. Our fish served with chips. Guys, that is our food ready. Fish and chips. That's traditional fish and chips, traditional English fish and chips. Yes, but of course we have made our fish and chips slightly different way from the traditional English fish and chips. And guys, I can't wait to dig into this and to start enjoying it. Yes, let me see how that fish has come out, guys. Hey, I can't wait. I'm salivating. The flavors. The flavors, you can just feel them melting, guys. Oh my goodness, that is so nice. So try this at home, guys. If you haven't tried it already, or if you've never tried this kind of recipe, try it at home, and I'm telling you guys, you will not regret, because this is absolutely good food. You can serve this with rice as well. So today's choice of my food was to serve it with chips, but you can also serve it with rice. is so nice. It's so nice, guys. Allow me to end this video so that I can enjoy my food now. Thank you because of watching my videos, and until I come back with another video, for now guys, I say Baraka.